Good day, one and all. Kathy here with the Scrap and Crafty Gardener. I'm going to be making a very quick birthday card today using GinaK's Spice of Life stamp set. This was meant to do spice labels, but I want to make a card with it. I'm going to make a white card, 10 inches by 7 inches. I scored it at the 5-inch line, folded it, and creased it with my bone folder. Then I have a piece of like a light green cardstock. This is 2.5 by 7 inches, and I'm going to glue this down right to the center of my card. So I have to run off to work early today, so I wanted to get this just to be a quick project today. All right, I'm going to just glue that down in the center, just like that. And I cut it on the same paper cutter, so it is the same measurement. I have found that when I cut papers on 2 different paper cutters, they will be different sizes. Now this gold, I'm going to put right down in the middle. Normally I would die cut a sentiment out of that, but I'm making it quick today, and otherwise this is expensive paper, so use it and save your time. Now I have made a circle stencil of my own. I'm sorry for the lighting in here today. I just took a 1 7/8 inch circle, and I die cut out 4 spots on this piece of white paper. This measures 4 inches by 6 inches, and then I have another 4-inch by 6-inch that I'm going to use to put my stencil on. Now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to get a little sticky note, and I got one up here. They're all going to be the same color, so it doesn't really matter, but I want to make sure my edges are not getting inked by any stretch. So I'm just going to put that down there, and then I'm going to use these just to kind of hold this down. Would use, you know what? I should use my grip mat, but that's okay. I'll just be extra careful this morning. May not work. All right, I'm going to use Tim Holtz Distress Oxide in Bundled Sage. I love this green color. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to color in these circles. Just lightly. You could do this with any die you have to make your own stencil. And it doesn't take a lot of time. Just kind of planning where you want this to be. And that's going to be good. See, now I have 4 circles on my card. Now I'm going to stamp on this. Let's move this aside. I don't want to get ink where I should not. Now, there is a sentiment on this Spice of Life that says, it's your birthday, time to celebrate. So I want to make sure I use time on this card. I said this is going to be quick and easy card today. So let's see. Time is right there. So I'm going to put time here. And I want some of these spices go this way, some go this way. So I want this one to be, we'll put sage down here. A spice that goes in one direction, and these spices will go in that direction. So this will be tarragon. And this one will be oregano. All right. Now, I have not used these stamps, so I do need to condition them. And that just means getting the factory coating off by rubbing your finger on it. They do make conditioning erasers. And I'm going to use fresh asparagus. I thought that was a dark green, and that should look nice. You and I will find out together whether it does. If it doesn't, you might not ever see it. But let's see. And I didn't put the spices on straight. They don't really need to be. so they can be angled and going in different directions. Okay, now I'm kind of thinking I want some other stamps on here in the white areas, or maybe a stencil. Let me put these stamps back real quick. This is tarragon, thyme, oregano, and sage. Let me grab my stencils real quick. I think I do want to stencil the background. I'll cover that up. I want this to be a card that could be for a guy or a girl. So I don't want florals. Okay, I think this one. This is not petite flourish. It's more like little raindrops. This is an unknown stencil. Now I'm going to put you on a pause for just a quick moment while I get another color to ink blend that with. Okay, I'm back. I'm going to try a little bit of jelly bean green, going very, very, very lightly. So I need to get my ink off here. And I just want a very, very fine coloring. And I'm just going to like randomly put some splots in here. Just to add another little dimension. Oh, and I like having them go over the circles I just put on there. Okay, I'm liking that. All right, so that was jelly bean green. Okay, now this is going to get popped up just slightly on the center of that gold panel. So I'm just going to use some foam tape. That's a very low loft tape, maybe 1/8 of an inch thick. So it's going to cause it to lift up, but not a lot. Of course, they need to be quick. It doesn't always go quick, you know, but that's life. Now I'm going to put just a little bit of liquid glue on here, just in case I don't get this square the first time I put it down. This will give me a little bit of wiggle room. Yeah, wiggle worm, a little bit of wiggle room. There we go. All right. Now I did stamp the sentiment already. It's your birthday, time to celebrate. And I think I'm going to put it right there because that's where the time is. And I'm just going to use, I do want to pop that up. I'm just going to use one of my narrower foam strips. Okay, and that's going to go right in there. Now I've got a few little green gems They're almost translucent. Pardon me. And I'm just going to, let's see, we'll put 3 up here. I'm just going to do random, well, as random as I get. My brain is geared to patterns and not randomness. It's got to be structured. I try to do random. Sometimes it comes out. I'm going to put a large one right there. Okay, that's my card for today. Little different. I am liking it. I didn't think of the stencil until after the card was in progress. I knew I wanted to do my shapes. Let's see, and I will save this stencil in my stencil folder so I can make another card using the same circular layout. Thanks for watching. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll catch you later.